Jimmy Kimmel, the sharp-witted host whose late-night monologues have dissected politics, pop culture and personal parenting woes with equal parts humor and heart, has built a career on vulnerability. From emotional tributes to his son's health battles on Jimmy Kimmel Live, to satirical takedowns of the powerful, Kimmel's authenticity has endeared him to millions. But beneath the studio lights and applause, a storm has been brewing, one fueled by the sudden death of a cherished friend and a torrent of public vitriol that has left him reeling. Recent reports paint a picture of a man in crisis, grappling with grief, mortality, and the relentless demands of fame, revealing the human cost of being a public figure in an increasingly polarized world. At the center of Kimmel's turmoil is Cleto Escobedo, his longtime bandleader and confidant whose passing has shattered the host in ways few could anticipate. Cleto wasn't just a musical collaborator on the show. He was a fixture in Kimmel's life since their teenage years in Phoenix, Arizona, where they bonded over shared dreams and late-night jam sessions. Jimmy is spiraling, confides a close source, capturing the depth of this loss. He's known Cleto since he was just a kid, and he never expected him to be gone this soon. The abruptness of it all, Cleto's death reportedly from complications unrelated to his vibrant stage presence, has forced Kimmel to confront the fragility of life, a theme he's touched on before but now feels viscerally. It's got Jimmy facing his own mortality and questioning everything. He's in a very dark place, the insider reveals, underscoring how this personal tragedy has unraveled the threads of his usual resilience. Kimmel's return to the airwaves, marked by his signature blend of jokes and commentary, masked the internal chaos. Audiences saw the host lampooning current events, including controversial remarks about commentator Charlie Kirk's rhetoric, but behind the curtain, the backlash was ferocious. Social media erupted with accusations of insensitivity, escalating to death threats that pierced Kimmel's armor. Jimmy got back on the air, so a lot of people assumed that he's moved past this and is feeling like a champ, but that's not the case. He feels very beaten down, the source explains. Kimmel, no stranger to criticism, having weathered storms over his Oscar-time healthcare pleas and Trump-era feuds, found this wave uniquely overwhelming. He's used to people not liking him, but the level of hate was more than he ever anticipated. He was getting death threats. No one should have to endure that. Layered atop this vitriol is the raw ache of mourning Cleto, whose saxophone riffs and easy camaraderie were the show's unsung heartbeat. Their friendship, forged in the gritty comedy clubs of the 90s, evolved into a brotherly bond that survived Kimmel's meteoric rise from radio DJ to late-night king. Cleto's presence on set was a constant, providing not just musical cues but moments of levity during grueling 4 a.m. call times. His absence leaves a void that's echoed in Kimmel's increasingly weary demeanor, the once bright eyes shadowed, the laughs a touch forced. Now with the death of Cleto, Jimmy is tired and he's grieving and he's completely burned out. You can see just by looking at him that he's barely holding it together, the insider laments, painting a portrait of exhaustion that resonates with anyone who's juggled public persona and private pain. This perfect storm of loss and loathing has prompted urgent pleas from Kimmel's inner circle. People in his life are begging him to step back from the show before the job eats him alive, the source warns. They're terrified that if he doesn't make a change soon, the stress will destroy him. He's never been this down. Kimmel's wife, Molly McNenny, a writer on the show, and their 2 young children offer a domestic anchor, but even home feels strained under the weight. Past episodes where Kimmel shared son Billy's open-heart surgery showed his capacity for grace under pressure, but this feels different, less scripted, more existential. The host, who once joked about his insomnia fueling his best bits, now battles a deeper fatigue where punchlines mask profound questions. Is the fight worth the toll? What legacy endures beyond the ratings? Kimmel's trajectory to this precipice is a cautionary tale of late night's double-edged sword. Starting with The Man Show in 1999, he honed a style that's irreverent yet empathetic, earning Emmys and a devoted following. But the gig's relentlessness, 200-plus episodes a year, plus specials and podcasts, has exacted a price. Cleto's death, coming amid a polarized climate where every quip invites scrutiny, amplifies the isolation. Friends recall how Cleto grounded him, offering post-show debriefs over tacos that cut through the ego. Without that, Kimmel's monologues, once cathartic, now feel like Sisyphean labors. The Kirk controversy, rooted in Kimmel's defense of marginalized voices, drew fire from conservative corners, turning personal opinion into a battlefield.